Hi guys, I am back with another episode of Beyond the Prototype, and today I'm here with Najah Jackson. It's funny because Najah is my best friend, so I'm trying to keep it very professional, but I'm here with Najah and I'm very excited. And we're also going to be making cookies from scratch because cookies are Najah's favorite food. Honestly, she is a foodie sweetie.
Literally.
Yeah. We're going to do our best to make these cookies, and while we're doing that, we're going to chat and I'm going to ask her some questions. So I will be multitasking. Tell me how you started your acting journey. Like, how did acting come about? Like, what made you say, I want to be, this is what I want to do?
So my mom, she was a dancer for the Falcons, and she was always a performer. And when she had a daughter, which is me, she was like, I want my daughter to be in the entertainment industry just like me. So when I was 3, she got me into acting, modeling, dancing, singing, all that. I started modeling first, and then I did tap and ballet and gymnastics. So I've basically been performing all of my life, and I found my way to acting in high school. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, and as you know this about me, like I was watching High School Musical and the Cheetah Girls, and I was like, I want to do that. Like I want to, cause I sing, I dance, I act, all that stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can do all of it. So honestly, the Cheetah Girls and High School Musical, and watching like Raven Simone and Miley Cyrus, that all inspired me to want to actually pursue acting in high school. And then that's where it all started. And it's so funny because like I've known Deja since high school. And it's so crazy that you were there at the very start of this whole journey.
I used to go with Najah to this, she was in this play. I forget the name of it.
Superstar Dreams.
Yeah, Superstar Dreams, and I would go to like the actual like plays. So that being, I feel like plays are kind of similar to soap operas because they're very dramatic.
Yeah.
Do you see like differences or like similarities from being in the play into being Samantha?
Yeah, major differences. If being in the play, you know, I haven't done theater in a long time, but it's like you can't really, you get one take. Like that's it, like one take, one time to do it. You're in front of an audience, you get that immediate feedback. It's like a rush. And then in terms of the soap opera, it is kind of the same sense where, you know, with soap operas, you only get like one take, one or two takes. And it is shot like a play. Like you have all these cameras and you have to kind of, you know, just like a play, like it's just like, oh, here's the cameras, like you can't turn your back. That's something that I had to get used to. I used to be doing this in my cup too. Ooh.
Sorry. Since you are filming a soap opera, you don't get multiple takes like you said. So what happens if you like do something wrong, say something wrong? Do y'all pivot? Like is there a lot of improv in soap opera, you feel like, or no?
So yes, although we get one take, yeah, if we mess up a line or we get shadows, boom mics, because you know, like with the boom mics, it can cause shadows sometimes.
Yeah.
Then of course we can do it over, and if you forget your line, they will get irritated a little bit. But when we say that we only get one take, that's if you do it perfect. And everything is good, the lighting, no shadows, everyone got their lines. You don't even have to, honestly, let it be your best performance, and they'll still be like, all right, we got it. Like, basically, you said your lines right, and nothing wrong happened, so we can just move on.
Do you feel like you're a perfectionist? Like, and if you are, would that bother you? And they're like, move on, like, and you feel like you could have delivered the lines better?
Yes and no. It depends on how much I care about the scene. Because if it's just something that I just don't care about and I'm kind of ready to go home, I don't care. But if it's something where it's just like, oh no, like this, I have to really give a good performance, and I'm like, can we please, can we do this again?
Yeah.
And most of the time they'll say yes, because I don't ask a lot.
Yeah.
So if it's something I really, really care about, then yeah, I will definitely be a perfectionist when it comes to doing my takes over. Because, you know, you can't do it in one take sometimes. Like sometimes, you know, especially with emotional stuff.
Yeah.
And another hard thing with that being said is like with the emotional stuff, having to, if someone like messes up their line and you're doing like an emotional scene, like say if we're doing something emotional, I'm just crying, someone forgets it, or there's like a plane that goes over and they have to redo it, it's like, oh, I have to do that again.
You have to cry again. Do you feel like it's hard for you to cry?
Yes and no. It depends on the material.
Yeah.
If I can connect with it and I'm really listening and I understand and it means something, then it's very easy.
Yeah.
But when it's something that I just don't understand or can't connect to, then I honestly start thinking about something else. Real thing you really need to do is really be listening and in the moment and letting whatever someone's saying affect you. And if you do that, then you should be able to cry when you need to.
I'm gonna do this part. Hopefully, I hope we're doing this right. And I'm gonna do this part. I'm gonna add it in here. Tell me about being an All-American and like how that made you feel, because I know that was one of your dream shows to get on. You finally got on. Like, tell me about that process and just like what you took from that experience.
So All-American was my absolute dream show that I wanted to be on. I auditioned for that show, I think like 14, 15 times. Like I was like, I'm getting on this show. And I loved the show. So with All-American, that was like one of my favorite shows. And I was like, I would fit perfectly into this world. And I remember the day that I booked All-American. And it's so crazy because like my character, so I play Macy, I play Amina's best friend. And originally, it was just supposed to be like a co-star. But when I read the script, I was like, this doesn't seem like it's a co-star. And it's shot in LA. I'm not an LA local hire, which basically means that if I book something in LA, I have to pay for my stay, my transportation.
I think looks good. Sorry, not to
It does look good.
I think, okay.
Go hire, and I was like, okay, so I have to put myself up for a co-star. Okay. Originally, I only thought I was doing one episode, but since I loved the show so much, I don't think I had booked anything in about a year and a half. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it because I love this show. And honestly, when I got it, like I actually wasn't that excited. Because I was like, oh, I have to put myself up. I have to pay for I have to join SAG.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
You did not like that.
I did not.
Did not like that.
It was money. It cost me money to do the first episode. Because when you join SAG, I was SAG eligible. You become a must join. And you have to pay $3,000.
Y'all, I remember, Najah did not want to pay that. And I feel you.
I know, because it was like, I was getting paid, I think, $2,400. And with acting,
I like that you're transparent with like finances, because a lot of people are not like that, and it's a lot of people who are like aspiring actors and actresses, and they need to hear stuff like that.
It's a taboo topic, but it's real. First episode, I had to come out of pocket and pay to do the episode, not even knowing if I would go back. I was just crossing my fingers, like I hope she comes back. But this seems like a role that is, gonna continue to recur.
And when I say soap operas, they run for so long. My mom has been watching Young and Restless since I was young and restless.
So long, like 50, 60 years.
That's really good,
like
because it gives your character, and you're a teenager on the show, so it gives you.
Yeah, and I'm in a good position because like Samantha is young, so I would be a part of the next generation. So while I'm waiting on, of course, other roles, I always have this to fall back on.
Yeah.
Because I'm a part of their family.
And the people love Samantha. Okay.
They
love Samantha.
So I booked Beyond the Gates. And I was on the show for about a month, and then All-American ended up calling me back, and they were like, hey, like, we need you to come back. This time, can you be a top of show guest star? So then I was like, and then that rate was, I think, $10,000 or $11,000. And I was like, oh, bet. Oh, yes, of course. Because if I didn't take that risk, I wouldn't have had it. But also, it was another thing where, are they going to let me go do All-American? Because I was already tied to Beyond the Gates. So luckily, the producers and everything, casting directors, they really worked with me so I could do both shows. And I had to kind of go back and forth. But I'm so happy that they were able to make that happen for me, because they could have definitely, Beyond the Gates could have been like, no, like you said you were going to be here on this day. We need you on this day. You can't go do All-American. And I would not have had a chance to do season 8 or another episode. So it was a blessing.
Do you see any similarities between your character on Beyond the Gates and your character on All American and yourself when you were a teenager?
Oh,
especially with Samantha, since that's more of like your role.
I feel like Samantha is me based off, she's very girly, sweet.
Yeah.
And just, she's cute, she's loving.
Do you feel like you made the character or the character made you?
I made the character. I gave Samantha her sassiness.
Yeah.
I don't think they wrote her to be as sassy as she is. She's a little sad. If you guys watch, she gonna say what's on her mind, and
that's how Najah is in real life.
That's how I am. So I brought it to the character. I brought definitely me. I'm gonna say what's on my mind.
Yep.
Even on camera. And if I don't say it with my words, I hope that the cameras catch it with my face.
Yeah. So I know that you said that you were waiting to book. How do you, like, in the times where you're trying to book, like, how do you stay consistent in your craft?
With this industry, it's so difficult. And then, we went through COVID, we went through the strikes. Yeah. And I don't know if you know this, but this industry is changing right now, and there's not as many jobs, there's not as much stuff filming. Everybody's fighting for the same jobs. Yeah. So it's harder than ever to be an actor right now, I will say. And how I got through it is because I'm a creative, so that's why I'm on social media. I'm like, how else can I tell stories? Yeah. How can I give myself the chance to be able to put my creativity into something? That's why, like, editing, I'm learning, I like editing because it's telling a story.
Yeah, and you put yourself into it, like things that you think are cool, things you think
are funny. I love creating relatability content too. Yeah. And I love dancing. One thing I love about myself is I'm not afraid to try and put myself out there, and that's what it takes to be. It is. Yeah. That's what it takes to be in this industry, and too. Yeah. Like, and it's discouraging.
It can be. Visibility is hard sometimes.
It is.
It's like you want it, but to be perceived, it's something that you have to, like, get over, because we perceive people every day when we go into the store, when we're scrolling, when we're just in interactions in general. Yeah. But to put yourself on a platform for so many people to perceive you sometimes can be like, oh, wait a minute, but I feel like I'm going to need to, like, jump over that hurdle because I'm going to be perceived either way. So.
Exactly. And I think the thing that helped me with it is, to anybody watching, so my character is 16 or 17 on the show, and I am not. When people found out my age, and I don't even know how because I never posted it anywhere, I really don't know how they found out. And so they found out and they bullied me. And they, as you know, it was hard at first because they would be in my comments calling me old, talking about how I look, and I think that really helped. I mean, of course it hurt me, but in the end it helped with, you know what, I'm alive, I'm okay. At the end of the day, I'm living my dream and you guys are watching. This isn't the first time that somebody who's older is playing a teenager. So I didn't understand why it was such a big deal. But it did, give me that steel that I needed to be able to put myself out there on social media and put out my stuff. Oh, that was fast. Was that 10 minutes?
I'm speeding it up.
Not speeding it up.
We're doing our best.
Okay. The other chocolate chips in there?
Yeah, I put chocolate chips in there. I bought 2 just in case.
Oh, I thought semi-sweet and...
They said they put on...
Oh, okay, they're both semi-sweet. Okay.
Should let this stand there longer.
You want to put it back in there?
It's okay.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. I really am looking... Oh!
Uh-oh.
Okay. It was the... Uh-oh. Let me reframe the question. I was like, Najah, girl, I think I want to act. What's the first thing you would tell me?
What I would tell you is to first determine why you want to do it. Yeah. Because that's really important. And be honest with yourself. Like, don't just be like, I want to act just because, like, I want to be on TV and da-da-da-da, which is cool. If that's your why, that's your why. But understand why you want to do it. Because my why is I want to tell other people's stories. That's my why. I love doing relatability content because I want people to look at it and be like, wow, like, I can relate to this. I feel seen. Yeah. I feel understood. She's telling a story that I can relate to. So even if it's Samantha, like, she's adopted, I'm telling that story. I had somebody, it was so beautiful. I had someone at the mall come up to me and she was like, she almost started crying. She was like, I was adopted and I really love your character so much because I didn't have a good experience. But watching you have your character have a good experience, it helped me. And I was like, wow, like I'm telling other people's stories. So that's my why. Yeah. Then I can take that and be like, okay, like I'm gonna start acting. Maybe if I'm not doing a TV show, maybe I can create something of my own. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't need somebody to tell me yes. I can tell myself yes. Yeah. And tell other people's stories like that. And I'm going to learn how to act to be able to do that, to learn how to draw, you know, be able to pull up emotion and all that stuff. If your why is something like, oh, I just want to be on some acting classes and all that stuff, I would say and try to do it's going to be a little bit harder. But it could be like, I want to do this so I can make money. Mm-hmm. Then I'd be like, okay, well, go do some commercials. So if your why is to get famous, I would be like, take some acting classes, move to LA and try to do the thing. Mm-hmm. Like,
and speaking of it, like, because Najah moved to LA and then she came back. What made you move to LA and then what made you come back? And do you regret coming back?
What made me move to LA was to pursue acting. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, like there's probably bigger opportunities in LA. And honestly, you know, I'm graduated from college and I was like, I'm ready to go explore. So what brought me back to Atlanta was I felt spiritually that I needed to be home. Mm-hmm. And I was like, LA is cool. And I didn't have an issue with LA, but I was like, I feel like this is not the place for me. Yeah. I feel like I need to grow at home. And mm-hmm. mind y'all, when I moved back home and I worked on myself for like 6 months, that's when I booked All American and Beyond the Gates. Mm-hmm. So my intuition was right. That's what brought me back. Mm-hmm. Do I regret coming back? Mm-hmm. No, I don't regret it. I think it was the best. I think it was so hard, but I was like,
you needed to be
I
back.
needed to be back.
And closer to your family.
Tell me your dream role down to like...
for me, I'm a spiritual person and also emotional, mm-hmm. and I get lonely, and that stuff will affect you. Yeah. I could have been in LA and just depressed, and I would not have attracted what I have now. I'd be sad, and mm-hmm. I'd be like in survival mode. Yeah. And when I go back, I wouldn't live there again. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I would go back is if I had to be out there for mm-hmm. a job.
Let me check on this.
Girl.
Tell me your dream role down to like the directors, the type of film, the type of co-stars, and like what you would kind of want it to be about. Like if somebody was like, Najah, tell us. We want you to tell the story in your way. Like what would it be like?
I have two. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can do two.
Do two.
My first one, I really want to work with Mara Brock Akil. She's the creator of Girlfriends, Forever on Netflix.
I haven't watched it yet. I've been sparing myself.
Yeah. My dream role, honestly, would be something like a love story. Mm-hmm. Like I want it to be like, you seen Beyond the Lights?
That's your movie, girl.
That's my movie. That's my movie.
I like that movie too.
Yes, Gina Prince Bythewood, another one. She directed Love and Basketball, and she directed Beyond the Lights. But that, you know, like just something like Beyond the Lights or Love and Basketball. Like the second one would be like just something princessy. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, because I have like that kind of vibe. So just something where I can like feed into like a musical, basically like Cinderella, Brandy's version would be like my second. Like if they ever did like a remake or something, I would love to play Brandy's role.
Anything that you want people to know about you that they don't know?
I would want people to know that I care so much about really making people feel understood. Mm-hmm. I want to help people understand life, understand how to be happy in life. And like I want to help people the way that I would have wanted to be helped a few years ago. Yeah. That's what I feel like my purpose is, of helping people through like my messages. Yeah. So I'm really trying to find a way where I can do that through my art.
But you are doing it. You are inspiring people. Okay, let me check on the cookies because
oh, they are not done. Very big.
They're huge. But they're gonna be good.
Are they supposed to be that big?
So we're gonna take a pause. Okay, so we're gonna come back and try the cookies when they're done. I left them in there first of all, I made them really big. I left them in there for a little bit long, but I think that they're gonna be okay.
And like I said, I am a cookie fanatic.
These look like damn burgers. They're so big. I just didn't mean to make them that big.
Ta-da!
This is my little piece. Cheers.
Cheers.
They're not bad. I do think something is missing. What you think? Something is missing. Something is missing.
I'm trying to find the right words, but they're not bad.
Yeah. Would I make these for a man? Would I make these for a fundraiser? No.
Not a fundraiser. This tastes like my niece made this. If you're craving a cookie,
Man, it's not bad.
yeah,
No, I'm eating. Oh,
it's the texture.
they're kind of burnt.
Maybe
What can we do better?
they're kind of flat.
Yeah.
Maybe they needed more flour. I don't know. Like,
For me, it's the size. For me, it's the fact that
it
it's
is the
super,
size,
super
but that's
round.
how
I
light
want the
skin
cookies
cookies
to
too.
be
Yeah.
just done, like falling off the bone. This is not falling off the bone at all. Let's try it with this. That
No.
looks like a damn Chips Ahoy cookie.
These are only good fresh.
Yeah, so thanks for coming to our bakery called Beyond the Prototype with Najah. And we are gonna take some notes on what we could do better because this is not it, but at least we tried.
We did try. We did more talking than
Then trying. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching.
Terrible.